Good afternoon. It's a tough time given to me. So the topic which I have to speak is developing resilient managers. So the time also given to me is such a time how to develop that resilience between the hungry and the actual development of the managers. So I can see a very serious faces. Probably after hearing many from the people eminent like me, you people must be thinking, is it that serious to get into the life of survival? Take life as simple. We need not to be that serious. Whatever we are hearing, these all are knowledge. While hearing, I was wondering, the story of that rabbit and tortoise. Everybody studied in our school days. So tortoise become the number first and the rabbit become the number 2. I was thinking, what happened to rabbit? He took all the pleasures of his life. He took a lead, then he slept, enjoyed. So tortoise, poor tortoise, without taking any rest, the entire life, the tortoise walked and won the first. What next? Okay, so take life as simple and serious. Lot many things teach you in the surroundings. Today morning also happened a wonderful learning for me. I thought I'll sleep in the aircraft, but I could not. I booked Ola in the morning. So driver in fact came 10 minutes early, then he started calling me, sir come, sir come, sir come. So I left in time from home and reached the airport. So I was not having, I thought I'll transfer the money through Paytm for his payment. I tried to transfer, but money was not getting transferred. So he said, sir, give me cash. So I was having a 2000 note. I given to him. He said, sir, in the early morning, I don't have, the change. Sir, you give me change. So I was roaming around nearby outside the airport to get the change. I got the change. While I was giving to him, I saw he was doing my performance appraisal. He was doing on his mobile my performance appraisal. I asked him, what are you doing? So he said, sir, give me good rating for me. I said, what are you doing? He said, sir, I have given you a good rating. So driver of Ola has given me a good rating today morning. Now what are the rating he is giving me? Again, I was thinking, what all rating he must have given in the car while I was searching for the change. My punctuality. My punctuality, my attitude, my behavior in the car, how I made the payment. These are the actual appraisal which he has done for me. Now you think beyond that. Now, if I am a regular traveler in Ola, he is creating a data about my punctuality. That is available at the world level. It's a data about my punctuality, my attitude, my behavior. Who has done the appraisal? So this is how the world is changing around you. So we need not to look the life as that serious. As somebody said, we should see that, we should observe what is happening around the world. When I see the resilience today in the people, everybody gets stressed. That's what I was thinking while sitting over here. Whether after hearing all these presentations, and though I made my presentations, I'm not showing it to you. Okay, you can collect it from your Jessie ma'am. It's academic basically. You can go through that. Actually, what is that resilience required? All resilience topic emerged after the COVID. COVID taught big lessons to us. All of a sudden, everything emerged. In that process, some people, some organizations, some communities responded well and absorbed and did a good way forward. There are many people, you must have seen that, there are many CEOs and MDs are committing suicide. Is that right? So, it's not in India, it's world over happening because they have lesser resilience. When a child cry, how do you develop that? When a child cry, so mother say that, why are you crying? He must be crying for a small thing. But if mother say, don't cry, it's an emotion developing in the mind of the child. When you are in the life at this stage, you are youngsters. I really liked the institute name which put advanced studies. There is a race going on between the academia and the industry. The people from the skill developments, the people from the NGOs working towards this kind of activity, there is a race going on between academia and the industry and the technology. Whatever you are studying in the institutes become outdated once you are out of the institute. Then it's a different world. The learning starts in different way there. But today you have an advantage, either your WhatsApp University or the Google University is there to get you that knowledge. Today what you need to learn for actually to get a resilient manager, you need to have a life skills learning. When we studied, a lot of case studies we used to do. After studying all case studies, working in an organization, I started thinking, why we studied all these case studies for what? In fact, these all case studies become redundant over a period of time. If I have a problem at home, am I studying some other house's problem resolving and solving the problem at my home? No. So it comes within, develop and resolve the issues. Really what you need to learn today, when you are out of this institute, this is a golden opportunity. After this, you will not get this opportunity. You are all postgraduates, getting into straightway into a life. You need to learn the life skills. When I reach at my home and I see my parking slot is somebody else is occupied, I get annoyed. Because after working so much of stress in the office, reaching home, there is a problem. You will react. Today, you need to learn that. Yesterday, when we had some vision exercise was going on in office, my senior manager HR called. There is a girl who recently got married 3 months ago. She said, sir, she's getting divorced. She's getting divorced 3 months. Again, the resilience, not able to cope up with the expectations from the various surroundings. So learn to really to develop those kind of life skills once you start your career and life. Life will go smoothly as it is. You have to learn so much of things which anyhow, which you will learn while you are living and going. This post-pandemic, you have seen that how the world acted and reacted. How we all learned new skills with no time. We have learned without everyday shopping. We have learned how to live within the house. So many things we learned. We are making ourselves trained and tuned to that. The way the technology is coming up, I am pretty sure what you are learning will always get eaten away. At one point of time, so many engineers were required in the country. Every nook and corner of the country developed engineering institutes. But today, whatever they learned, all converted into chip by China. Finished. So engineers become excess today. Like that, when you are learning the managers, this management skills are also today converting it into many other technological platforms. You need to learn how to really face those challenges. That's what you need to learn. But again, I'll say, take life simple. You need to live your life. Please don't get stressed looking at so many subjects, so many topics. The recent subject, which is again in HR fraternity, is speaking about great resignations. It's a huge topic now. Today everybody started speaking because some organization in the world, consulting company, did a research about how many of them are going to be retained in the organization. So it's at 75% of the employees will leave the organization whenever they get an opportunity in next 1 or 2 years of time. It's a challenge. So the expectations of the people in the organization is changing because everybody need a different organizational work experience. So these are the changes which is happening around you. Again, how that, the restaurants, one point of time we all go to restaurants and have food. Today, your Zomato or Swiggy made a different direction towards that. Isn't it? And restaurants only for home delivery started. Different platform. And that driver which I met today morning, I asked him why you had troubled me in the morning. I know that anyhow I'm coming, I told you. He said, sir, I came with a Uber. Now I switched over to Ola. How see that driver has learned such a technology wonderfully from switching over from Uber to Ola. He is also free. He is generating the money. In India, around 50% of the human resources is unemployed and not utilized. Those people are getting organized today by various forums. Various forums. At one point of time, to get an electrician at home was very difficult. You call electrician 10 times. He'll say, I am coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. He'll not come. You call for a mason, again same thing. You wanted to get serviced your AC, again same problem. All of a sudden somebody invented urban club. All those unorganized people of, the mason, carpenter, electrician, plumber, all got really organized. So these are the changes happening around you. In your life going, you will see that is what resilience which you need to learn. Lot of obstacles comes. Lot of challenges come. Don't get stressed. You live as it is. There are ways and means to, overcome all those things. There are theory speaks many things. Again, I'm leaving this presentation over here. Go through the theory. A lot of theories are there. So you live your life simply to face those challenges. Look at your Army, Air Force. Best example of resilience. They face obstacles Are they stopping? No. Whether it's wet, still they have to perform. Whether it's a chilled weather, they have to perform. Somebody injured, still they have to perform. All adverse situations, they all get prepared to face that challenges. Now, today onwards, you are getting out of the institute. You need to prepare for that only. How do I face that challenges in your life when it coming across on your way? During the COVID time, my organization has grown 4%. Everybody said we'll be degrowing 30%. We were all knowing that it's going to be a big challenge. We have not done any pay cut to anybody. Company like we are into building material industry, all constructions were stopped. Nobody was ready to allow a mason inside the house for some renovation. Everything was standstill. So the top team, we said, we were thinking how to really to revive the scenario. We are a bit emotional with the people. We are connected to the people. 50-year-old organization. We never ask anybody to leave organization. We don't, do a sacking anybody. So we were really pained. How do we manage the scenario situation? Fortunately, we sent our first lot of our business during the COVID, April 20th, 7 containers to Pune. Even MD was not knowing. There was huge challenges. Police, district magistrate, your district commissioner, everybody was objecting. But we closely worked with them. And we could dispatch that. That was we were the first company send the first lot in tile industry material out from the factory. That was a beginning. People were afraid. People were really afraid how to really move forward. I was thinking, what do I do? How do I give a confidence, being an HR head, how do I give a confidence to the people in the organization to come to workplace, to work? I stay in Delhi. My office is in Noida. I have to cross Delhi to UP border. No place I can cross. I tried my level best to get a pass. The pass was not available. I thought, let me take this challenge because I have to lead. I have to give confidence. I have to really bring them back to the office to start working. What I did, I have decided I'll cross the border. I've called one of my friend. I asked him to drop me closer to the border. I have not, wearing my attire like a vice president. I just took my attire like a laborer. I crossed border. I reached office. I did 7 video calls on that first day. People were all aware of, given an impression, I am in the office. People could see that. Everybody asked, how come you reached office? That was a start. Thereafter, 20 days continuously, I went alone to the office to build business up. All obstacles surpassed. People started coming to the organization. People were afraid of. Factories started operating. Everybody said we'll degrow 30%. We have grown 4% in the pandemic year. So that was, it's a resilience. How that scenario we tackled. In the first pandemic, in the first COVID, we have not lost even a single person. None of my workers fall sick because of COVID. Workers left to their place. We sent buses to Bihar. We sent buses to Chhattisgarh. We sent buses to Rajasthan. We brought our laborers back. Started business again with a full energy. we back into the same scenario. In fact, we did much better than the pre-COVID and pre-pandemic. So some people have that capability and strength to lead. That is what, how you can be converted into that leadership learning, and how you can be a leader to drive your own way. That matters. The second year of the pandemic, I lost 9 people in the organization. People were afraid. But from July 1st onwards, we brought everybody to the office, given a confidence. Again, I started going to the office first. So what I mean to say that, fear is the one which really bring in the mind to make a lot of obstacles in your life and career. You have to be fearless. You have to be really fearless to drive the things. Your vision, your dream, your mission should accomplish only if you work fearlessly. So world around you is with challenges. That internet, like Mohammed sir said, the internet is the one thing which brought the world very, very closer. All informations are available across the world with no time. So this, you need to utilize these facilities. In our time, for making a presentation, we were going to library, making notes with OHPs, putting a slide and then presenting. Today everything is available for you on a web. You can easily take out any information, any knowledge, but develop your life skill for to live better for the future. Thank you so much.